Wording, I'm just gonna say there is death in this. So be prepared. Walking with a slight breeze was nice. You could smell things that weren't alcohol nor smoke. It was nice. No one knew who you were, and it was great. You felt normal. You saw many things you liked, but you didn't have money, so you didn't get anything. You saw many heroes. You made sure to stay away from them just in case. You didn't want to go back to that hellhole, so you just minded your own business. So anything you saw, you went a different way, going past people, or even behind objects. But what you didn't know was that someone was indeed watching you. After the lab had been burnt, they figured out it was the League of Villains, and they weren't wrong. But seeing you out in the open by yourself, it just felt odd. Wouldn't All for One be back to his old self before All Might weakened him? And be, well, out in the streets, of course. Or did they just let you leave? So many people would be killed if you stayed for much longer. So, you get it? Dobby asked as he saw Toga. Yep, she smiled. It was so fun to play with them. I can't wait to go again. She smiled. Dobby opened the folder that Toga had given to him. And it was your folder. Name, Yinlin. Age, whatever age you want to be. Blood type. Eye color. Hair color. Quirk, healing decay. When not using the quirk, anyone around the user life is drained. If using the quirk to heal, then the person will be back to normal before the quirk took effect. This can also change the person's characteristics, but when aging, it doesn't. Noted, the decay of her quirk time is unknown, for it changes every time for every person. Dobby bit his lower lip. What's wrong? Toga asked as she tried to look at it. I want to chat with her. Dobby spoke as he went to walk back to the base, but something caught his eye. It was you. You had been talking with a lady. She looked to be maybe in her 50s. You had picked up some items that fell from her bag, probably. The sun hitting you just made you look. He couldn't put his finger on it. The way the leaves covered your face, just breathtaking, of course. The way the light wind blew. The way you smiled at her. He just couldn't think of it. He couldn't get his eyes off you. His heart was beating. Yes, you were indeed pretty, but he had one goal, and one goal only. There was nothing that could get in the way, not even a girl with a hard life. Broke him out of his thoughts. It was the old lady. She held her chest as her breathing became worse. She fell into your arms as you tried to help the poor lady. He watched as you panicked. You couldn't use your quirk, or people would take you since those quirks were hard to come by. People had come to help you, and once a hero came your way, you quickly gave the lady away and walked away. After some time, you ran right into him. It's Dabi-sama. Please, I didn't do anything. I'm sorry, I went out. You looked terrified, about to cry even, your hands going to cover your face. What caught you both off guard was when Dobby pulled you into a hug. I'm not gonna hurt you, he spoke. His voice wasn't rough, but calming. It was low, like he was trying to put you to sleep. Well, a kid to sleep. Why did you go out? He asked, still in a one-handed hug. The TV told me to. He could feel you sniff. Don't fucking listen to that you don't know of. He spoke, patting your head as he pulled away. Come on, before they find us. He spoke, and you nodded, following him back to the base. You mean she's found? And with the League? Great. We have to make sure we get her back before All for One does, the female said, rubbing her forehead. She looks to be close with Dobby, though, so it makes it worse, because he may be the one watching over her. The UA teacher, Aizawa spoke, thinking on what to do next. Well, when anyone sees her again, they will be fully authorized to bring her back. The lady spoke, going through her papers. And while you're at it, could you please get her paper back? There's more in there that's a code. She nodded, leaving right after Aizawa knew of the girl, Yin, but not what they were doing to her. Yes, when he saw the girl, she was well behaved, so he thought that's why you had been so close with one of the dangerous League of Villains ever. He just had to make sure All for One didn't get his hands on your quirk and, well, know the true meaning of your quirk. Whoa, Dobby, I didn't know you were so soft. Twice laughed as he watched Dobby with you. Come on, man, put you to the floor, he spoke again. Some of the League members were surprised when they came back to see you sleeping on Dobby's shoulder. He had been just sitting there. I'm not doing shit. I'm not letting her sleep on the fucking dirty couch, he spat. So, the next best thing was to let her sleep on you instead of the bar? Toga giggled. What's hard, dumbass? He spat again. I never took you for this type. Spinner spoke. Yeah, shut up. I want to fucking sleep. Dobby spat as he turned his head from them to try and sleep. He could hear them talk about something, but he didn't care. And when he woke up, you were gone. You had been, hopefully with Toga. The two of you had these girls' time, and he didn't really want to be in them, so he let you two be. But then he thought of you when he found you. He couldn't even hear Shigaraki trying to tell him something until he was a little pissy baby. God, why the hell can't you listen? He crossed his arms. We got information. Class 1A is going to a summer camp. You know what to do. Get the Bakugo kid and kill that Midoriya. Others will be joining you as well, he spat, sitting at the bar. Then he'll watch Yin, he asked. Of course you, fuck, he spat. What? Yin going so close to the heroes? What was this man thinking? Talking something the heroes wanted back into their hands for a painful life for the rest of it? Why is she going? Dobby asks. God, are you dumb? I want to rub it in. Besides, she never really leaves your side. Don't have to worry about her running away, he spoke. Yeah, Dobby scoffed as he got up from the couch to find you.